Hey Rachel, any interview tips you want to share with our audience?
Yeah, I think it's a great idea to always learn about the company that you're interviewing with, what they do, what they make, learn about who the person is that's interviewing you. That's a great tip for being prepared before you go in.
Practice, practice, practice. Whenever I talk to a candidate and I'm giving them advice as to how to interview better, I tell them to practice the interview. And that means practice the answers to the questions that are most likely to be asked, such as tell us about yourself, tell us why you're a good candidate for the job, and why should we hire you? If you focus on those and practice your answers, you're going to do a great job in the interview.
I think another good one would be first impressions. You always want to be early, on time, dress nice, speak clearly, always make eye contact with the person who's interviewing you, smile, and listen, and then respond after.
Yeah, I got a couple good interview tips. Hey. Yeah. No. All right, yeah, I'll call you back. The most important interview tip I have for anyone watching this video out there, to make sure you turn off your cell phone.
Hey, you got another quick interview tip?
The biggest interview tip I also have is be prepared to ask questions. An individual who has some questions that they're ready to ask, it shows a genuine interest in the position, it shows you've done some homework, and it shows you're genuinely engaged in the interview itself as well.
Say thank you. It is really important to let the interviewer know that you appreciate their time and consideration.
Being positive in an interview can go a long way when answering questions.
What are you doing, man?
You got another interview tip?
Interview tips. Biggest interview tip I would have is develop an interest in the position you're interviewing for. If you have relatable skills and abilities that are relevant to the position, you want to relay those. Obviously, if you're a welder, you're interviewing for a mechanical or a welding position, you want to relay that passion that you have in that trade specifically.
Always bring a pad of paper and pen with you when you're going to go to an interview. That way, you can take notes on what the employer's talking about, and you can have your answers pre-written down for questions such as strength and weakness, or any questions that you might have about your past employment.
Our last interview tip is to call us. Let us know how your interview went. We're anxious to hear from you.